We are Team Tech, and this is our CRM prototype proof of concept. I am Abby Fawcett.
I am Tyler Zinter.
I am Cole Gagne. This was our process map that our team started with. We noticed that there were areas which could be improved upon, mainly focusing on how to reduce the manual sorting from the results of the students. Our goal as a team is to shorten the amount of time it takes to receive the survey results, sorting the information, setting up a face-to-face meeting, and the student making the decision to have a future in the Information and Communication Technologies program at UW-Stout. Next, we identified the problems of the process, first being bottlenecks. The data that is collected from the survey has to flow through a single point before it can be sent to other program directors, causing potential for the whole process to be backed up. Next, we have cycle time, which is the whole process. The whole process can be time-consuming, especially when all the data is flowing through and analyzed through the ICT program director at UW-Stout. Next, we have handoffs. The burden of responsibility throughout the campaign shifts away from the ICT program director at UW-Stout and into the hands of other program directors at UW-Stout, oftentimes with no communication back after the data from the surveys is handed off. Next, the problem that we identified, which is the one that we focused on, is manual steps. Some steps to automate data sorting as well as sending out information to fellow program directors can be improved upon. For the manual steps is the one that we focused on, and the proof of problems for the manual steps were download the surveys into Excel files, which are CSV files. These take around 30 seconds per survey. Next, place results into the 28 separate Excel workbooks, which will take 5 to 7 minutes per Excel workbook, which would in total take around 3 hours to complete. Next step is to distribute the results to other program directors, which takes around 1 to 2 minutes per other programs at UW-Stout. There are 14 other related ICT programs at UW-Stout, which would take around 28 minutes to complete. Our team came up with solutions to the problems that we mentioned. As you can see, we have increased the efficiency of the process that it would take to receive the survey results by working with the Salesforce Process Builder. This gave our team a solution when sorting the information, setting up a face-to-face meeting, and the student making the decision to have a feature in the Information and Communications Technologies program at UW-Stout. One of the biggest changes that our team is implementing is Salesforce. Salesforce is a customer relationship management program that builds more meaningful and lasting relationships and connect with customers across sales, customer service, marketing, communities, apps, and analytics. Now, our team will be showing the prototype that we have created.
UW-Stout already uses Qualtrics, which is a web-based survey maker. Our team could use Qualtrics, which is a legitimate site and can work with Salesforce, but we don't have the access to the same information since it is not available for our use. That means that our team would have to contact UW-Stout to get permission to access the Qualtrics into the Salesforce CRM that we have created. Instead, we used a program called Form Titan Builder, which is a robust online forms builder built for businesses. This program is connected with Salesforce so that Salesforce can pull that information that students input and send it over to create different leads automatically. This will shorten the amount of time dramatically because there is no manual work needed at this time. Here are a few sample works of our survey, which includes student information, interested majors, minors, graduate degrees, and certificates. Now we will show you how the process works in Salesforce.
All right, so through Process Builder, we created this process map to go through and take a lead, which would be taken from Form Titan, and it will go down the list. It'll check an added field we created for an interested major, and it'll check if the student has the AMCS, for this example, selection for that menu. It'll go through, check that. If that is the case, it'll go through and email the AMCS director. If it's not AMCS, it'll go down and do the same thing for CNET, check if CNIT is selected. If that's the case, it'll email that appropriate director. And if not CNET, it'll go down, check ICT, check. If ICT is the student's preferred major, it'll email ICT director in this case. Here are a few mock leads that we created through for it. So in this case, this student has this student has AMCS for their selected major. So it would go through, check out, see AMCS is selected major. Go through, check that, and it would send an automatic email over to the AMCS director. We have, for the email alerts for this, all intents and purposes for this, we have it set up to be kind of generic just for testing purposes, which are all similar. But each student can go into, or director can go through the alerts. They can create their own alert and set up directly what they would want their given email alert to say to them. As well as we can go through, further customize everything. We can emails to students directly. We can email directly to the directors. Basically automate the entire process.
Our 2B process map, we have now sent out an email to our interested students and then also getting the email to the instructor. We are now able to schedule a meeting, then discuss with the student their future in the ICT major, and then the student makes their final decision on if they want to switch majors or if they want to be in the Information and Communication Technologies major. This is the Team Tech CRM prototype. Thank you for watching.